I wanted I wanted to save prey, so I was gonna flick it, but I forgot. Alright, pause the video if needed. Now, there's so many gear setups you can use. This is mine. This guide is more geared towards the lower levels, but it is kind of for everyone. So honestly, just bring your best in slot range gear. Now, I brought over 1,000 runite bolts and 300 diamond bolts enchanted. I quickly ran out of those. Probably should have saved them for Jad in retrospect, but I got frisky at the majors. Now, just bring like 700 to 1,000 bolts for the run. Really depends on your range setup and levels. You can even do broad bolts and just switch to Diamond E at Jad if you really want to. And if you have a blowpipe, just abuse that thing through the whole cave. You'll be fine. I should mention the addle stuff works too. I don't know how to say it. I think I said it right, but I don't know anything about that, to be honest with you. Inventory, this is what I used. I'm on a PvP world, so I can use blighted supplies. Now, risky if someone was camping outside of the cave, but inside I am safe. I'm also using the ancient staff and bloodburst for heals. And here's a couple of inventory ideas. Mess with it as you go. Of course, bring a ranging pot if you can. I didn't have any, but just a sip at Jad would have been nice. So we'll be camping the Italy rock, or this thing on the mini map. And here's the rock I'm talking about. You don't need to highlight anything. I'm just showing the corners that you can safe spot off of. But a quick rundown here are the mobs. The bat drains prayer. Prioritize killing this when it's safe and you can. These fat things are very useful as shields towards other monsters or to use blood spells on. And the ranger shoots like, I don't know, spikes or something. The meleeer will heal other monsters, and it's a very hard hitter, so don't get too close to that. And this big ass frog is the wizard here, and this is what it's going to cause you to stay in this cave for over 2 hours if you're a low level. And it also hits 54s, so do note that pretty much as soon as it spawns in, it'll launch an attack, so have your magic protection prayer up before the wave even starts. Quick note on wave 3, do note where the blob spawns, as Jad will spawn on the same spot. When going through the waves, try to kill the bats first, so your prayer does not take a hit. Again, the blobs can be used for healing if you have blood spells, or simply as a barrier for larger mobs later in the caves. Wave 7 spawns the rangers, kill these very quickly. Lazy flicking or one-tick prayer flicking can be used to save some prayer pots if you're a low level. Here's a little guide to that if you're interested, not really needed otherwise. Take note, when a wave consists of 2 of the same mobs and that's it, the next wave will be the start of a new monster. So on wave 15, the big boys spawn here, and you can trap these on the Italy rock. Don't be afraid to wiggle around if you need to, or run away and use a blob as a blocker for this creature. Sometimes it's not going to be perfect, in which case just kill what you can't pray against. So the ranger is too far away, but the meleeer is trapped, so I can attack him and then go finish off the ranger when need be. 2 of the big meleeers will spawn on wave 30, indicating that a major will spawn on 31. Now majors take a thick minute to kill. Be patient, and if you need to flick the prayers, just be careful. Personal tip, I like to stand on the square over here before the next wave spawns. Gives me a time to think about incoming mobs, and sometimes they'll be spawn trapped on the other side, allowing me some wiggle room. Now I'm attacking the ranger, and if you can use long range, I recommend that in certain situations, but be careful on your attack distance, as I'm safe right here, but if my weapon had a lower attack range, I'd be dragged out and probably killed by the major. So again, mind your distance. In this position, I can move to where the major attacks me, but the ranger can't, so don't chain yourself down to certain positions, and if you have to move for a better vantage spot, then do it. In most cases, you'll want to kill the strongest monster that you can't currently pray against. So for example, a major is hitting me, but can't hurt me because I'm praying against it. However, the ranger can, so I'll take out the ranger first. Keep that in mind. On wave 62, 2 majors will spawn. The orange one also indicates where Jad will spawn in. Alright, wipe your sweaty ass hands, dude. You're disgusting. It's a video game and you're freaking out about this. It's pretty simple. When Jad rears up, a magic attack is coming. He's like a wizard casting a spell. Pretend he's Voldemort perhaps, but you have time. And when it stomps on the ground, range is coming. For the range prey, if it helps, think of it like this. Him stomping his feeties on the ground is causing debris to fall from the ceiling, which is considered a ranged attack and not a magic attack. Quick recap, when he hovers on his hind legs, that's a magic attack coming in, and when he stomps the ground, that is range. You'll notice all the healers are blue for me. I had the chutzpah to highlight them all because I'm blind and I can't see them coming in. Consider doing that if you want to, but don't make it your priority because you might get killed. If you're new here, really just do one thing at a time, meaning attack one healer, look at Jad and make sure you're praying correctly. Tag another healer, look at Jad again, make sure you're praying correctly. And same thing if you need to eat or sip a pray pot, eat once, look at Jad, pray correctly, eat again, or whatever you need to do. Now, also for the healers, in this scenario at this spot, I tagged the healers and had them run around the rock so I could just kill them and not worry about Jad. As long as they don't completely heal Jad, they won't respawn. Here's a few scenarios you could do. This is a very common one. Just tag each healer one by one, line them up, and only have 1 or 2 attacking you while you're fighting Jad and complete the fight that way. Or, this is my favorite one, tag each healer, wait until Jad attacks, then quickly pray melee and run straight through Jad. This will trap the healers on the other side. I prefer this one when I can get into the position. It can be rough if you're new, so do what feels best for you. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you at all, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. It would help a lot. I also go live on Twitch. We're going to do a 12-hour subathon thing soon. If you want to come hang out, the link will be in the description. Also, if you want to see the full long-ass run-through, I should have it posted on my channel. If not, it'll be on my Twitch VODs. But until next time.
Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
No! I'm with the science team!